How are you? Alright, we are going. It's time for you to give my predictions for WWE Backlash, which will have the greatest match ever between Edge and Randy Orton. And being as I've been told, or I've heard that most of Backlash tonight will be live, and that the Edge versus Randy Orton match was recorded, something's bound to happen there. So, right, first we gotta have the Mountain Dew Zero. I love this stuff. Alright, so first we'll start off. There's 8 matches. The match was just added either last night or this morning, so we'll stick with these 8 matches. We have the Street Profits versus the Viking Raiders. Oh, man. This has been one of the most annoying things about Monday Night Raw, which is why I don't watch it anymore. Street Profits versus Viking Raiders. They've been doing fucking basketball and archery and golf and stuff like that. It's just like, just have a match. Alright, I understand. They're both face. So they have to do something. They can't just do, they have to do a friendly rivalry type thing. They can't just do, you know, the Viking Raiders come out and attack, which I don't understand why they can't just turn them heel. I don't know. But you have to have some sort of way to do a rivalry, and so a athletic rivalry is the way to go. But it's annoying. Just let them have a match. So we're getting a match. And I think the Street Profits are going to win here. I don't think the Viking Raiders are going to win just yet. Unfortunately, I think Vince McMahon's going to have the Street Profits win here. And then we're going to have more of this stuff every week. And this is for the Raw Tag Team Championships, by the way. We have the United States Championship. Apollo Crews versus Andrade. I'm picking Apollo Crews here. He just won it. I don't think it's time for him to lose, although they do like to go back and forth with Andrade. I just think Apollo should win here. Andrade should move on to something else. Maybe a tag team with Angel Garza. Who knows? But Apollo Crews should win here. Next, we have a triple threat tag team match for the women's tag team. Huh? Sorry. I don't care about women's tag team titles. Women want to have tag team titles, fine. If it works. It doesn't work. When your roster, female roster, is already stretched, and you don't give enough of them. See, this women's tag team title should be introduced to give to those women you don't put in the main event. But that's not what you do. Yeah, Iconics, but like Alexa Bliss has had women's title reigns. You have Bayley and Sasha, who has had women's title reigns, and I wish they would just fight each other already. You know, Becky and Charlotte had some kind of thing going on as a tag team. You know, they hate each other. Give it to the people, you know, superstars who don't. That's the point of tag teams. You have tag teams with people who are in the main title picture. You could have done something with Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan at one point. Or Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott. You could do, you know, you had various superstars you could give it to, but you don't. Because you want to fuck around with it. I have chosen, it's Bayley and Sasha versus the Iconics versus Cross and Bliss. I've chosen the Iconics here because I just feel like they're going to sneak in one and win the titles back. I don't want Bayley and Sasha to have them, and Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross win them back already. It's just kind of meh. So the Iconics is a choice for me. Next, we got Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus. Yeah, I'm picking Jeff Hardy. He's got to win this whole thing. He's going to beat Sheamus, and then it's going to move on and reveal that it wasn't Sheamus who did it, and move on from it. So Hardy's going to win. Asuka versus Nia Jax, Raw Women's Championship. I've been liking Asuka lately. Just how she presented herself, now she's a face again, that's pretty cool. And I've been watching her YouTube channel, Kana-chan TV, sorry if I butchered that. It's in Japanese, but you get subtitles, you know, she doesn't speak. The only thing I didn't like, and I don't like this, she needs someone like Paul Heyman, or someone who could speak for her to do promos, because her going out there and yelling in Japanese doesn't work. unless you're Japanese and you can understand what they're saying or you speak Japanese. Otherwise, it's just her, and I'm just going, can we have some subtitles on this? Please? I don't know what she's saying, so I can't agree with her or disagree with her. But I like the way she do the dance or whatever lately. So I'm choosing Asuka or Nia Jax. I used to have a thing for Nia Jax. She was my plus size princess. Now she's just killing people, it seems. I'll call him back. Big old T's calling me. I'll call him back. Braun Strowman versus Miz and Morrison. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Miz and Morrison. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. And a 2-on-1 handicap match for the Universal Championship. It never works out this way. Whenever they do, usually they do like the handicap matches on a Raw or SmackDown, but this is a pay-per-view, and they're doing a handicap match. I think Braun Strowman's going to win, just because they don't have anyone to face Braun Strowman. Roman Reigns is not coming in there. Bray Wyatt, for some reason, they're not having him do it. So, now you got Miz and Morrison, and you know, neither one of them is good enough to face Strowman by themselves, so they have to be together, and I just think Braun Strowman's going to win. There's no way he's losing. He's, you know, WWE Championship. Drew McIntyre versus Bob Lashley. As much as I wanted Lashley to get a push, now is not the time. Drew McIntyre just got the push. It's not time for Bobby Lashley to win. You know, he has a whole... I think Lana's going to come out and try to do something, and she's going to fuck up, and then Bobby's going to lose, and so Drew McIntyre's going to win. So, McIntyre's my choice. And finally, we have the greatest match ever between Edge and Randy Orton. And I'm picking Edge. This needs to just be done with. Edge needs to win. It needs to go away. And he can move on to someone else. You know, someone else to face. Like Seth Rollins would be cool. And I am surprised that we're not having Seth Rollins versus Rey Mysterio on this pay-per-view. Because I looked. It's not there. I thought it was. I was ready to write it down. I'm like, wait, where is it? It's not in the pay-per-view. I don't understand why. I don't understand. Maybe they're building for SummerSlam. Who knows? Or Extreme Rules. Or something. Who knows? But it's not going to be on here. So it's confusing. But yes. So yeah, those are my predictions. Just to run it back down again. We got the Street Profits. Apollo Crews. Iconics. Jeff Hardy. Asuka. Braun Strowman. Drew McIntyre. And Edge. Most of which are on the same side except the Iconics were in the middle. If you see that. My handwriting there with a little cheeky scratch. Actually, I write better than I used to. So yeah, there's my predictions. What are your predictions for Backlash? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I've been Scotty. See you in the next one. Miz and Morrison. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Miz and Morrison. Hey, hey. It's catchy.